drove the car around, put it in it and took her away.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened last night. I was at a game last night and I got a phone call from the guys at Tamworth. In Tamworth there's a place called Gipstreet Field. It's got like 10 football pitches.
Yeah.
And someone broke their ankle on like the furthest away football pitch.
Oh my god.
There was no key to get into the back end ambulance gate. Had to stop all the games so the ambulance could get there. Ended up the ambulance couldn't get us in, I've been paying for it. Holy coldness, it's unpleasant. It's just not fun.
It's that bloody rain.
Just makes it feel about 10 degrees colder when it does.
Yeah, I let him know about that stuff up on there. Just like, and I was trying to remove it, and then the more damage I did.
Did you remove it, you're adding more?
Yeah, and then I was like, trying myself on that, because every place was crying on me today, oh, you did this.
Oh, really?
It's like, because it's a weird thing, because it's like, like I said, I like, if you've got scores, I like following it.
Yeah,
and it's not like in my mind, I should have a chance to score. But I should just wait till they get back to centre line and then go.
Yeah. Zoom out, press the button.
That's it, yeah. We keep it here, I think.
The starting list they gave us weren't right either.
Sorry?
The starting list they put in on the online team sheets.
Yeah.
And I read about the starting list, yeah, no worries, and I'm like, that player's not on the start list. That player's not on the start list. At least the numbers were right, so I can still talk about them.
They've got to register all that with you guys.
Yeah, so they do an online team sheet, so then the
gotcha,
commentators can just log in and see who's playing, and the refs go in and put all the scores and stuff.
Yeah.
Good afternoon and welcome to Harris Park as we get ourselves underway in the Regional Super League. It is men's round one. It is Armidale City Westside up against Port United right here at Harris Park. As we do the official walkout, we will have a look at today's teams, starting with Armidale City Westside, the home side. In goals, number 1, Jamie Lagenbaker. Number 2, Miles Harris. Number 3, Jacob Davies. Number 4, Samuel Ferneyhoff. Number 5, James Clark. Number 6, Jai Saxby. Number 7, Andrew Lee. Number 8, Curtis Jones. Number 9, Aidan Webster. Number 12, Lucas De Oza. Number 13, Lachlan Harris. On the bench for Westside today, number 10, Collins Asiyama. Number 11, Ben Laurie. Number 14, Brandon Forrest. Number 15, Sad Al-Khatani. Number 16, Chitipad Homipak. Number 18, Andre Nadimi. And coaching Westside today, Stephen Gray. And lining up for the team from the Mid-North Coast, Port United, number 1, Holden O'Brien. Number 8, Ben Hackett. Number 11, Trevor Dinham. Number 17, Josh Snowden. Number 18, Darcy Wade. Number 19, Mason Moore. Number 21, Josh Zara. Number 23, Riley Taylor. Number 30, Riley Morris. Number 31, Eduardo Castro Wade. Number 34, Angus Dominguez. On the bench for United today, number 4, Felix Wade. Number 14, Jed Monkton. Number 15, Cody Mills. Number 20, Ethan Smith. And number 25, Otto Crawford. They are coached by Glenn Morris. And our referee team today in the middle, we have a very experienced NPL referee, Mark Carter, very ably assisted by Stephen Gadd and Zach Woniata. Armidale City Westside off to a flyer in the Regional Super League. The women getting a 5-0 win over Oxley Vale Tunga earlier today, so they are 3 points to the good already. They're looking for a 6-point day here at Harris Park, and we are underway. Long ball forward. Out towards the right hand side. A couple of changes to that starting lineup. Al-Khatani is actually starting for us. Harris with the throw. Castro Wade. Sensibly wearing the gloves today. Towards Josh Snowden. There's the safe ball back, although Aidan Webster was sniffing around, and it's not a bloke you want sniffing around. He was the Golden Boot winner last year in the Premier League. Ball forward, won by Lachlan Harris. Castro Wade on the right hand side. He was looking for Riley Morris. Ball just didn't quite get there as quick as he wanted. Gives away the foul. Long free kick up towards Webster. Dinham with the clearance. The Mid-North Coast champions in 2024, so we'll be coming here in hope of taking 3 points back to the coast. Big changeover in teams there, but we do have the ball through from Castro Wade through to Riley Taylor. Ball's come out to the right hand side, back in, and it is cleared. Quick transition. Dominguez. Easily through to Lagenbaker. Long ball forward. Throw in to the visitors. outside, but quick pressure from Westside. Potentially risky manoeuvre. Zara plays it in towards the centre. Numbered, strong tackle. Against Alcatani. Ball played out wide again. Josh Zara looking for Morris on the right hand side. For a throw in to the visitors. Popped inside. Out towards Snowden. Snowden puts it across, but Baker, safe hands there. Acrobatic clearance, doesn't get past the centre circle though. Denham, he's outnumbered there. Webster too strong. Goes across towards Alcatani. Alcatani takes the shot and he just gets in front of the defender, but can't poke it to the right hand side of that post. Well, that was strong work from Webster on the left hand side. Alcatani just gets himself in front of the defender, but a couple of yards too far in front of the post. Gordon O'Brien happy to see it go wide. That's a loose ball. That's cleaned up by Zara. Again, under pressure from Alcatani, but the ball through. Back to Zara. Just not quite finding the range for Morris on that right hand side. He's been free a few times, but it's been in front of him and behind him. But he's certainly keen to get the ball and go at defenders. Going on the far side. He's up against Rosa. Backer plays it out from the back. Misplaced pass there. No. Samur into Zara. Sorry, Snowden. Back to Dominguez. Zara. Tried the 1-2 with Snowden, but crowded out. Gets to Aidan Moore. He's tried the quick ball through. It was 3-on-1, but it wasn't far away. Gets it back. It's cut out. Really high press here from the home side. Challenge there by Zara. Tani. Again, those just tuning in. It's a chilly and pretty windy day here. Wind going from behind the camera across the pitch. Webster, 3-on-1. Both United come away with it. Saxby, calling for the keeper, but there was a few black jerseys getting pretty close to Wagenbaker. Dominguez with the throw. Inside, gets it back. Moore goes inside, but straight under pressure. Darcy Wade gets it down the right hand side, but it's cleared again. Both teams just feeling each other out at this point. Webster, too quick though. Aidan Webster. And no foul given. Shot was taken. Goes past the right hand post. Just as everyone was starting to feel each other out and just get an understanding of the level they're playing against. Aidan Webster decided to take it upon himself to try and go for a run. Enough pressure from the defence though. O'Brien for the goal kick. Playing it short, playing it out. Snowden. Snowden tries to get it in towards Crystal Wade, but just too many numbers there. Big release from Lagenbaker. Now uses O'Brien. To the right hand side, gets to Morris. Back inside to Dillon. Riley Taylor just couldn't get that one under control. Given there in favour of Eduardo Castro-Wade. Was a little bit in the back there from the central defender. There. Castro-Wade. Tried the back heel. Sure if the deflection there or not. Given as a Port United throw in, Dominguez to take. Looking for options in the centre of the park. Taylor tries to present. Morris comes from back up. Harris puts it in. Lagenbaker will come out and clear. Try to. And goal is in! It is Riley Taylor! Well, it was a little messy at the back for Armidale City Westside. And in truth, probably could have cleared it, but Riley Taylor was absolutely Johnny on the spot there. Gets the goal, puts the away team 1-0 up here at Harris Park. It is Armidale City Westside 0, Port United 1 through Riley Taylor. And certainly have had more of the possession, although I think it's safe to say it's quite different playing styles here. More patient build up from the away side. The home side a touch more direct. Want to overplay the ball at the back if they don't have to. Tang loses possession. Harris loses out as well. Towards Morris. Miscontrols it. Again, just in that area outside. Was not quite comfortable on waiting for it, so gets the clearance out. It's a nice quick movement here from Port United. Decide to go a little bit more direct, and whilst they eventually do win possession. Taylor, goal scorer, gets it to the back post. Well, it didn't look like much of a ball, but Riley Morris decided to make it one. He's made it a goal kick for now. Again, been a relatively tight opening 12 minutes. 1-0 to the away side. Port United here. Big turnover in players from the side from Port Macquarie. And I think, given the stutter start to the season, it's been hard to tell for even Port United what version of Port United they have this season. So I think getting an early goal in round 1 of the Regional Super League is make Glenn Morris pretty happy. taken. I think there was some contact there, but I certainly think it was overplayed a touch. Ball played through. Curtis Jones plays out to the left. Gets it through to Webster. Webster tries to find Al-Qatani. Snowden. Quick back heel through to Mason Moore. He's given away the free kick on Miles Harris. Clark to take the free kick. He's looking for options. Neat little flick on there. The ball's gone through. Not sure if it's an injury there. No, he's getting up all right, but certainly that more direct is causing a few issues at the back for Port United. Through the centre. No need to stop the game as it goes straight to that player anyway. Tries to get it through to Webster. Webster one-on-one with the keeper. He nuts it past the keeper. And fantastic defending there, to be fair, from Mason Moore. Aidan Webster just gets it past the keeper. But Mason Moore up to the task, stops an almost certain equaliser for Armidale City Westside. It will be a corner they'll have to deal with, however. Lucas Deoza on the corner taking duties from the far side. Easily cleared there by Taylor, the goal scorer. Rather speculative effort there as well. For a goal kick for Port United. We'll start their build up from the back once again. Tends to be the short goal kick and then slightly longer after that. Back out to the left hand side. Dominguez. Just overplayed that one a little bit. Italian will leave that for Harris to take the throw. Bounces back but doesn't quite make it. Snowden. Snowden on 3, but he's still come out with the ball. Taylor gets the ball out to Castro Wade. Back to Snowden. Certainly outnumbered in there again. One ball forward from Curtis Jones. That's Ferniehoff. Park, but tries to make its way through, cleared by Clark, Saxby. Bit of a battle on the far side over there. Port United come out with the ball, just a little bit too much on it there. Makes its way through to Lagenbaker. Going up towards Webster. Flick on, doesn't quite make it. We'll start build up from the back again. Dominguez on the left hand side. Got Snowden in front of him, but Al-Qatani cuts the pass out of the way. Not enough support for Al-Qatani though. Dominguez gets it back. Snowden. Tackle. Harris, but does eventually work its way out to Taylor. A loose pass across the front there. Again, Mason Moore tried to potentially overplay that. Katani takes the shot, but wasn't really going to trouble Holden O'Brien. There's any injuries here, but there's certainly two Port United players that took each other out in the midst of trying to tackle for that one. Morris loses out to Saxby. Full in for the home side. Visitors not pleased with that decision, but on replay, Webster flicks it over his head. Lost out to Port. Taylor. Middle part of the certainly a yellow card coming out there for the pull of the shirt. Truth, probably not needed. All his defensive cover there. However, it does provide a rather tantalising opportunity from a set piece here for Armidale City Westside. 1-0 down on their home patch. We'll wait for the referee's whistle for this one. Not made it obvious who's taking it yet. So as they confuse the Port United defence, I imagine it will be Aidan Webster. Webster. Straight to the feet of the wall. I think he was hoping the wall was going to jump there, and it didn't. Castro Wade, sorry. Dominguez. That was a late challenge there. Again, no malice in that one. I think it was more just late timing, quick feet from the defender. Do have another ball on the park, so we'll wait till that gets cleared away. And we are ready to go. Captain to take the free kick, going towards the penalty area. Does get up towards there. Webster's the target. Drops down. Morris. Very neat feet from Morris there. Towards Castro Wade. Castro Wade gets there. And, well, just done enough there, did Jai Saxby, to push him wide and made that shot significantly more difficult. Good defending there from the centre half. Webster controls, goes forward. Aidan Webster is on his own here. Good defending. It's clear the threat that Webster poses at this point. Will do very well to keep him quiet for 90 minutes. Again, Armidale City throw. Webster's the target again. Makatani's the only one in the middle for him. Not sure if that was a shot or a potential cross, but either way, result's the same. It's a goal kick to the away side, who do lead 1-0 through that Riley Taylor goal. Certainly been a tightly and hotly contested match so far. Just about halfway or midway through the first half. Looking towards Castro Wade, dealt with by Saxby. Clark plays it back to his keeper. And no nonsense there from Lagenbaker. That ball starting to cause a little bit of menace. Good pressure there from Sam Ferneyhoff. Went from a clearance to being a throw in a pretty dangerous area. Ferneyhoff to take it. Leoza going back. Morris down to the right hand side. That one will be for the away side. Webster comes off Alcatani, drops down to Webster but spins backwards. Webster still in the box, and that will be a corner kick. There's a handful. Big man up front for the home side. Leoza will be the corner taker again. difficult for Holden O'Brien to get out to the ball. Nails it. O'Brien gets there. Drops. Well, he'd like that one again. I'm sure that looked better in his head for Davies. We've all had them, edge of the box on the nice bounce, but just took his time to come down. He had to swing at it as the defenders approached him, so out for a throw and it goes. You are watching the Regional Super League here on Northern New South Wales Football's YouTube channel. It is Armidale City Westside versus Port United in round 1 of the RSL. And it's Port United 1-0 up at Harris Park. Castro Way with a neat little touchdown. Taylor is forced out wide. Snowden. Jones gets it central. Out to the right hand side. Neat little flick up and volley. Keepers stayed at home, so it's up to the right back to deal with that one. And he does so under pressure from Ferniehoff. Couldn't get the ball under control. Dominguez gets his body in front. Snowden inside towards Taylor. Webster again just crowded out. Castro Wade again a neat little touch, but nothing comes of it. Risky bit of play at the back there. We do escape. No handball given. No harm done. Makes his way through to O'Brien. Webster. Well, he saw the opportunity and took it. Truth didn't really trouble O'Brien too much. Goal kick. Goal kick from Westside. Harris goes wide towards Saxby but doesn't quite make it. Blankets over there. Not a warm day here in Armidale. Taken towards Webster, but cut out. There's it. Who wins the ball over Al-Qatani. Morris. Ball's gone out for throw in. Wade been under a fair bit of pressure on that far side. Start of this game. Again Wade, but he's lost out to Webster. Webster takes a shot. Just hasn't quite got the radar locked in just yet, Webster. Don't think for a minute. Probably won't before the end of this game. shot goal kick. All out to the right hand side. Dinham under pressure. Webster tries to get it in towards Al-Qatani, but didn't quite make it. Ferniehoff. Back away to captain Saxby. Cut out, but try again. Dominguez cleans it up though. Now around to Taylor. Confident play at the back from Port United. Confident until the misplaced pass, but luckily for them, Dioza sprayed that wide. Morris plays it through towards Josh Snowden. Josh Snowden, he's in front of goal, and Jamie Lagenbaker does what he's there to do. He stops it. Slightly unorthodox, but it certainly did the job. Dominguez back towards Taylor. Slightly awkward ball to deal with. Goes towards Castro Wade, bounces it out left back to Dominguez. Dominguez towards the back post. Nodded away by James Clark. There will be a throw in for the away side. There was slight claims of potential penalty for that Lagenbaker challenge, but looked more awkward than a foul. Zara tries to play directly through to Castro Wade. Bounces off Webster. Slight miscontrol. Morris. Taylor. Telegraphed by Harris. Almost managed to find Davies with a long ball. Webster cuts in. He's looking ahead, doesn't have a whole lot, so decides to go back for some support. Build out from the back again through Saxby. He's tried to go direct, but Sam Ferniehoff knew he was well offside at that point, so didn't even attempt to go for it. With Morris there. Foul is given towards Morris. He was getting both angles at that point. It was awkward at best from Port United, and trying to clear it, they've given away the throw in. Webster on the edge of the box. Webster leave it out to Ferniehoff. Ball in. After wins the header, but only drops as far as Snowden. Snowden tries to go direct to Castro Wade. Does end up bouncing for Morris. He's got Taylor inside, but it's cut off by Dioza. Actually dropped deep to try and get that one that time, and the ball went over his head. inside to Harris. Laughlin to Miles. Two Harrises playing for Westside. Saxby wins the challenge. Morris thought there might have been a foul in there, but nothing given. Harris back out to Morris. Bounces into Castro Wade. And a lot of numbers there on Castro Wade. Ball's head towards Webster, but O'Brien got there. Alcatani might cut it out though. Dominguez does get it clear. Won't move forward, looking for options. And the handball is given. Port no rush to take this. We are 1-0 up away from home in the Regional Super League. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Dinham towards Castro Wade. Seems to be the only target there. It's cleared. There's that. Dominguez looking forward. He's got Taylor. Snowden. Baker will just watch that go wide. It is 1-0 here. Riley Taylor got the goal, the scrappy goal, but he was there to finish it, to make it 1-0 to Port United. Fairly disrupted start to the season have the team from Footballmen North Coast. Obviously a lot of wet weather around. They've only had a couple of matches, so not in the best preparation for this. That coupled with a significant number of changes to the squad. Gets the throw. Has looking for option. He's got Bioza. Goes forward towards Webster, but then will be there. So the bouncing ball back to his keeper. Got a little harder than it had to be. See Wade was the recipient, wins the throw. Snowden. Alcatani, touch, keeps it under control. Neat touch to Webster. With Alcatani, but Dominguez has pole position and uses it. And to Snowden. Snowden looking for options. Is the easy option. No risk option. Comes centrally towards Moore. Through the centre. Moore tries to retrieve it. Ball played again. They're very much looking for Webster on his pace. There's Harris over the top to Webster. Webster up against O'Brien. Webster, fantastic save from O'Brien at the first attempt. Made himself big, got himself in the right position. And it was probably a 50-50 shout for who was going to be favourite for that one, but Holden O'Brien certainly kept the ball out the back of his net. Taylor. Castro Wade. He's only Port United player in the half until he's getting a little bit of... I think that's the probably the best outcome. Didn't have a whole lot of support there. He had Snowden on the other side, and then eventually Taylor coming up behind him, but seems to be putting a lone furrow up front for the away side. Morris just making a motion to the referee that he may have copped an elbow. Certainly escaped my attention, so I assume it certainly escaped the match official's attention if it did indeed happen and if it was on purpose. Taylor. Cleared. towards Taylor, drops to Riley Taylor. Riley Taylor takes a shot, saved by Legenbaker. And well, you leave Riley Taylor with the ball 10, 12 yards out. He will take a shot. And credit to Legenbaker. Spared himself and made sure that wasn't getting through. Will be a corner. Moore to take for all the visitors. Crowded 6-yard box. Moore takes it. Baker comes out. And well, goalmouth scramble, but in reality there was so many bodies there. It would have taken a lot of work to get it through. Taylor takes a shot, little bobble, makes it a little bit more awkward for the keeper than it needed to be. Baker looking for Webster. Denham wins the first header. Webster puts on extra pressure, gets back out to Snowden. Porter on the attack again. Morris again just behind him. It just seems to have happened to him a few times today. Not terribly his fault. Just not getting in his stride. Castro Wade's dropped deep. Moore's gone in front of him. And soon the flag will go up. Did go up very briefly, but put back down as the goalkeeper got the ball. Advantage is played. I don't think it's so much trying to get them to win the aerial ball all the time, but I think they're quite happy for it to go over the back and let Webster and Al-Qatani chase as well. Taylor, drop deep. Dominguez may have to go backwards, not many options forwards at this point. Taylor, slightly risky ball, but fortunately for Denham, it came up to potentially asking for pass back there, but it definitely came off Denham's head. All played out for Morris here again. It's been so unlucky for Morris. He's making the right runs, but that's probably 4 or 5 times now. The ball just has not fallen for him. Moore has Dominguez on his left, opts to try and get through the centre. Taylor gets it back to Moore. Through to Webster, looking for the flag. It stays down. It was close. Aidan Webster takes the shot. Well, he certainly put something into that shot, but it's just gone wide again. Doing relatively well to give him his shooting opportunities from awkward angles. Maybe a goal kick here for Port United. Few minutes left of this half. They are leading 1-0. And Harris, Webster tries to turn inside, but turned into traffic. O'Brien, slightly awkward bobble there. There's just been a little patch in that 18-yard box. Drops to Morris. Morris looking for Castro Wade, but he was never going to get there in front of Saxby. Appreciates the effort and the vision though from Morris. Does Eduardo Castro Wade towards Webster. Denham again. He's given away a good few inches in height, but certainly not prevented him winning a few headers up against Webster. Well, that was a little late, and I don't think it's coincidental that Morris was the player potentially signalling there about potentially copping an elbow earlier. I think that's nothing more than pure frustration from Riley Morris there. He needs to be careful the whole half of football when it's a tight game like this. You don't want to be walking the tightrope of a yellow card. Was any specific retribution, or that just happened to be the first opportunity that came up for Morris, but he took the opportunity and he got a card for his troubles. Michael Morris to take the free kick. floaty one. And he makes a contest of it, doesn't win it. Riley Taylor gets the big clearance away. Throwing off. Hands it down. Towards Webster. Moore makes a contest of it. Drops out towards Snowden. Snowden goes inside. Castro-Wade. He's looking for options. Morris is that option, but Castro-Wade's now pretty deep as the ball goes out to the right hand side. Darcy Wade will take the throw in, finds Morris quickly. Zara. Got Dominguez on the left, uses him. He's got Snowden in front of him. And Moore behind him. Steele behind, Moore takes a step forward. Continues. Got Castro-Wade centrally, uses him. Very neat flick from Castro-Wade. I'm not sure Josh Snowden was either A, that quick, or was able to read it that well. That was a neat flick. Webster tries the nutmeg and then gets nutmegged himself as the ball goes forward. Dominguez. Taylor. Just a little bit of bite getting in this game now. It's tight contest. Webster on the edge of the box. Webster takes a shot across. Well, I'm not sure if that was a shot that was under pressure from Dinham, but it's managed to stay in. Kearney off is offside. I think he was even expecting the ball to come there. Don't want to curse him, but Dinham's done a relatively good job on Webster so far. Certainly giving away some size and pace, but his positioning and reading of the game has been very good. Harris, Saxby, Beelza. Dominguez is coming central. Slight tackle from Beelza. Dominguez jigging through a few, but loses the ball. Beelza out to Alcatani. Josh Snowden has the man to clear that up, but O'Brien's almost given that straight to Alcatani. He's cut inside. Alcatani drops out to the edge. Harris just didn't quite get enough on it. Goes again. Well, he got two bites at the cherry to Lockie Harris, and first one comes off a defender, second one goes over, and that will be the final action of the first half here at Harris Park. It is Armidale City Westside 0, Port United 1. Riley Taylor the only goal scorer in round 1 of the Regional Super League. Stick around for the second half coming up in just under 15 minutes. About to get underway for the second half here of the Regional Super League. Round 1 match between Armidale City Westside and Port United. And the away side are leading 1-0 through a Riley Taylor goal. Relatively early in the first half. With Collins Asiyama coming on for the home side. Try and confirm who he's replaced shortly. Saxby. Asiyama. Welcome Harris. Target there for Alcatani. Dinham. It's out to Wade. Gets it again. So Wade plays it back to Dinham. Tries to find Taylor. Cut out by Davies. Moore. Strides forward. Got support on the left hand side. And but does eventually get the throw in for the away side. Castro Wade tries to turn his opponent. Almost run out of real estate, but the ball cut out by Ligenbecker anyway. Just a long throw to Asiyama. Work out, but will drop to Saxby. Get it back to Asiyama. Just crowded out there. It's one of those ones where it's no particular foul, but it's two players putting a bit too much pressure on. Saxby takes a quick run to Harris. Harris is looking forward, goes over the top towards Webster, but just a bit too floaty. Allowed O'Brien to just watch in here. Opting to go long this time towards Castro Wade. Through the middle. Hackett got the initial one, but needs to follow up. Harris tried to go long. Davies was looking there, but certainly wasn't going to win the foot race with a 10-metre start for his opposition. Shove there. Free kick given by referee Mark Carter. Moore tries to get it to Taylor. Taylor does eventually get it. Tries to get under control. 2 versus 1. The numbers went out. Towards Alcatani, but Wade's here. Gets the foot in. Little flick. Morris. Tani. Davies. Just misplaced that one. Hackett gets it centrally. Taylor tries to nudge it on to give Snowden something to run onto, but was cleared out by Miles Harris. Deep ball out towards Morris. Out towards Wade. Alcatani does well to get there and concede the throw. Fourth Regional Super League being played under our zero tolerance policy at Northern New South Wales football. Just a reminder to all involved. Drops out. Castro Wade tries to turn, just couldn't quite keep it under control. Curtis Jones does the rest. Yep, zero tolerance policy against match official abuse is in force for the Regional Super League, as it is for all other Northern New South Wales football Premier competitions. encouraging growth for our match officials. Be an Armidale City Westside throw in. Well, still tight, 1-0 only to Port United. Moore with the throw on the far side. Castro Wade, the neat flick. Looking out for Harris on the right hand side. He was off. I think he was off. Sorry, really, Morris. Thinking your broadcast had VAR there, so sorry to disappoint you, my friend, but we're offside according to the ref, and to be frank, I think it looked quite offside, so I think that's a good decision by the young assistant referee on the side. Through. Siyama. Moore gets it clear. Side. Just forces his way through. Castro Wade has got some tricks. Zara goes Castro Wade, lays it off, and a fantastic finish by Riley Taylor. Well, we said it, he's got some tricks. It's Eduardo Castro Wade, and the neat little back heel found Riley Taylor in some space, and he made no mistake slotting it in to the right hand side, and it's 2-0 to the visitors. Riley Taylor with a goal, Eduardo Castro Wade with a spectacular assist, and that is 2-0 to the away side here at Harris Park. Well, some of the tricks haven't been coming off, but essentially you only need a couple to work throughout the day to be worth it at times, and that was a very neat little back heel. Taylor's eyes lit up as he just slotted it with enough power to Megan Baker's left hand side. As 2-0. Well, they were champions of football in North Coast last year, but it's a fair bit of change since then. Moore, loose clearance. Tries to make up for it. Webster. Eventually cleared. And Harris takes the shot. But slight miscue there. It's just gone over. Goal kick to Port United. Castro Wade just trying to use his body position there. Morris loses out to Asiyama. Asiyama lifts his head, looks forward towards Webster. Webster gets there. Superb challenge. Al-Qatani coming in for the scraps. That was a very strong challenge there for Port United. Asiyama, right hand side. Hackett. Good challenge, gives away the throw. Davies turns inside. Well, it's still a relatively tight contest here. Asiyama, Al-Qatani tries to play it through to Fernie Hoff, goes out for the goal kick. It's still a relatively tight contest here. Without stating the obvious, the next goal is going to be very crucial if there is one. That next goal goes to Port United. It's a long road back for Armidale City Westside. But if Westside can get a goal in the next 10 minutes or so, set us up for a grandstand finale. Sam Finley doing well to get the throw. Gets to Webster. Webster cuts it across. And well, Al-Qatani was the only blue jersey there. And it just didn't get on his path. Long ball forward, easily dealt with. And again dealt with by Curtis Jones. Hackett, Cam under pressure there. Morris and Taylor, we've got a 2-on-1. Taylor tries to overplay it a touch. Up in Harris. Under pressure from Taylor there. Taylor goes for Castro Wade. Castro Wade's got options at the back post, and Castro Wade's just lost his footing. That was just unfortunate for the Port United attacker. There's a cursory look at the ground to blame that, but he's just lost his footing there. Johnny Saxby. Morris bounces it back. Webster with enough pressure on there, but no free kick given. Flag may have gone up on Ferniehoff if he had made a genuine attempt to get that ball. Has gone out for a throw in. Not too much more action on the benches at the moment. I imagine we're getting to that time in the game where we'll start to see a couple of subs. So potentially Ben Laurie's limbering up. Asiyama. Taylor. Strong challenge, but ends up just finding its way down to Morris. Morris has got some grass in front of him, can get past. Well, free kick is given there. Certainly had some grass to run into. Got past Jai Saxby, but incredible rush to take the free kick. Taylor positioning himself. He's going to be on the edge of the box waiting when he's going in to compete. Kick in towards, well, took the shot and didn't particularly trouble Ligon-Baker. We do have sub coming on. Probably Ben Laurie the man to come on for Armidale, and a sub happening for Port United as well. Darcy Wade looks like he's the man to make way. As is Eduardo Castro Wade. Both off. Mills is taking Castro Wade's spot. He's going up front. Felix Wade has taken on the mantle of Darcy Wade on this right hand side of defence. Morris, neat little nutmeg. No foul given there. Mills using his strength, one to throw in, Felix Wade to take it. Slight miscontrol, but let's make something of it. Tani goes towards Webster. Webster controls it. He's looking forward towards Ferniehoff. Strong play by Angus Dominguez, striding out of defence. Cody Mills takes it in. Riley Taylor's there asking for it. Riley Taylor to Josh Zara. Morris takes the shot, comes off the defender. Here forward. Dealt with by Jones. 1-2. Westside are definitely not out of this at all. Webster. And I think there may be a potential. No, there's no injury here. It was just a good save by Harper O'Brien. Holden O'Brien. Ball through to Cody Mills. Mills looks inside. He's got a couple there. Liggenbecker's come out. Corner kick for the visitors. Riley to take. Riley Taylor to take. Crowded penalty box. Goes in. Cleared. Drops to Zara. Just took too long and closed down by Webster. Moore on the edge of the box looking for options. Dominguez. Cleared by Lucky Harris. O'Brien well out of his box to come and play that forward. Ben Hackett, the man to receive it. He's looking for options centrally. Finds one. Neat interplay there, but flag had gone up anyway before it got through to Liggenbecker. Opts to go with a short one to Saxby. United content to play the ball around at the back at this point. Denham out to Wade. Felix Wade now on in place of Darcy Wade. Towards Mills, bounces it off him. Mills comes out. Mills is one-on-one with Liggenbecker. Cody Mills takes the shot and it's left of the post. Well, Liggenbecker did well to get out quickly and really narrow that angle for him, but it was neat interplay from Port, picking their moment, bringing it forward. And we'll have a sub here for the home side. Sad Al-Qatani gone off, and I believe that is Ben Laurie that will be replacing him. It is getting to crunch time now for the home side. They want to make it a 6-point day after the women's team took care of OVA earlier on in the day by 5 goals to 0. They want to get some points on the board for the men's team. To start thinking about making some moves now. Webster. He's got Laurie coming in at the back post. Just too much for Webster. So he was trying to do, he was just trying to buy that little yard to get the cross. But it was good solid pressure from the defender. Saxby. It's hopeful more than anything else. Asiyama is chasing the cause though. Awkward slip there. No foul given. Wade. That's inside. They confident with the ball at the feet. Felix Wade. Riley Taylor. Plays the ball through. Snowden, but Murphy Harris does enough again. Saxby tries to find Asiyama. Good strength shown by Hackett. Morris looking for Wade. Morris plays it centrally, but he's played it into trouble. Ball played through towards Webster. The angle's not great for him. He'll try and cut inside. He's got some support, and I think he just tried to cut in front of the defender to make him make a decision as to whether he was going to tackle him or not, and he didn't tackle him, and the ball went the other way. So again, he's certainly causing a little bit of chaos up there. It's Dominguez going off. Looks like Otto Crawford's going to be the man to replace him on that left hand side of the Port United defence. Golden O'Brien goes long, flicked on. Mills will battle Lachlan Harris. Lachlan Harris has been pretty solid all day. Throw in Port United, trying to find Taylor, drops to Jones. Saxby, it's Davies. Davies is trying to cut inside, but too clever by half for himself there. He's giving the ball away. Laurie looking for Asiyama, wanted a foul, none given. Taylor towards substitute Crawford. Collins, Asiyama steps forward. He's got options in front of him. He's decided to try and keep going himself, but just crowded out again by black and green jerseys. But Riley Taylor's broken with it. Flag has gone up for Corey Mills. Another shower starts to come down here at Harris Park. Magnificent Armidale, part of the Northern New South Wales Northern Inland region. Strong football culture up here, as it is in most of our regional centres, or all of our regional centres, shall I say. Strong football culture all across Northern New South Wales, and the Regional Super League is going to be the place to be the exhibition for that level of football for men and women across all of regional Northern New South Wales. Hackett. Wade. Under pressure. No foul in there. Orange is stronger. Low ball didn't go out from our view, so it has play on. Well, that's a frustrated striker, I think. Really wants the goal. He's been frustrated. A little bit of cramp there as well. Like that might be his last involvement. Well, he's got a big reputation after last year's performances, and he certainly looked troubling in the first half, but Port United done very well to keep him quiet. Morris does well to win the throw. Taylor looking to keep it in, and he does. Riley Taylor, he's looking inside, but way too close to the keeper. Baker takes that easily. Morris gives away the throw. Saxby taken by Miles Harris. United will be happy for this game to get a little bit more scrappy. Taylor tries to play it back towards Snowden. Good pressure. Asiyama doubles up the pressure. Ball coming into the centre. Morris joining the physical contest, this time with James Clark. Riley Taylor holds the ball. Wins a throw for Port United. Crawford runs it out for the throw. Brian, Wade tried the 1-2, but Davies too quick for that. As the skies close over a little bit here, it gets a little bit grey and dull, so even the floodlights are on at this point. Slightly late challenge there, as free kick given to the home side. Well, we need to start making some moves real soon. Looks like it'll be Saxby. Saxby and Harris line it up. Harris getting a low free kick, drops to Saxby. So wide to Nadimi, replacement shirt. Throw in to Armidale City Westside. Ball in towards Laurie, drops towards Harris. Cleared up, Riley Taylor, but loses out to opposing captain Saxby. Harris, Saxby gets it back, he's pushed up a little bit further, Saxby, but just too much. Just about 15 minutes to go. It's now or never for Armidale City Westside. Baker tries to go long, gets to the halfway line. Nadimi. Davis goes out towards Fernie Hoff, but just too much on it. It's just starting to tick away now for the home side to get anything from this first game in the Regional Super League. Although pass backs like that will give them some encouragement. Ben Laurie's got it on the edge of the box, tries to cut inside and spilled. Well, I think there was a bit of contact between leg and head there on the keeper. I think the keeper definitely spilled it. I don't think there was anything particularly malicious in it, but he did certainly make contact with him. Minutes to go here at Harris Park. Port United 2, Armidale City Westside 0. Free kick to be taken here by Holden O'Brien. Goes up towards Taylor, touches it down to Crawford. Just can't keep that in. Sense the urgency now coming out of those in blue and white. Mason Moore. Sure, Port United would happily see a number of throw-ins in the game stop-start until they can walk away here with 3 points. That's why they came to Armidale. Cody Mills uses his strength. He's got Morris on the right-hand side. And Morris just tried to be clever there and flick it past James Clark, but Clark's body possession was strong. Wade will take the throw. Finds Taylor. Taylor goes down, not much in it. Shot taken. Cleared there. Shot was taken by Crawford, the sub. But just too many bodies in the way. Has been a day of crowded penalty areas. Asking for the ball. A handball there. Nothing given. Clearly the urgency now from those in blue and white. Remembering if they do manage to get 2 goals back, we go to a penalty shootout for the bonus point. It's a unique feature of the Regional Super League, short group phases. So a bit of extra distinction for those that do draw. Baker goes out. Wade. Morris, neat touch back into Wade. Moves to Wade. He's got Morris on the outside. Decides to go backwards. Gets it back. Pretty central to this play. It's Felix Wade. Finds Cody Mills. Tries to get it back to him, but maintains position. Mills. Play through. Zara trying to get involved as well. Crawford on that left hand side, but it's one now back by the home side. Colin Zasiyama gets it through to Nadimi. It's all the way through to Ferniehoff. Ferniehoff does well to keep it in and wants a free kick, but stays up. Play on. Castle's done very well to let the game flow today. Credit to our other officials who are in very cold conditions here at Harris Park. Not a pleasant day. Saxby takes the shot, drops to Nadimi, and well, that just about sums up their day so far. Jacob Davies putting it well over and wide from a few yards out. Will be the goal kick for the away side now. Crawford tries to cut inside, but it's cut out by Jai Saxby. Telegraphed, looking forward for Mills. Mills might get there. Lagenbaker's coming out. He's done very well to get there. Very quick off his line. Distribution not quite matching the urgency off the line. The Armidale keeper. For the visitors here. A free kick given. it, steps inside one. Tries to step past the third. Harris tries to thread one through to Nadimi, but didn't make it there. Moore, very well at bringing the ball out. Snowden on the left hand side. Well, it's been a competitive match, it's been a tight match. And save for the scrappy goal in the first half from Riley Taylor, the second one was from a little piece of magic by Eduardo Castro Wade. Moore has been fantastic at bringing the ball out the back for Port United today. Wade, Morris with the cross in, cleared away by Lockie Harris. Asiyama takes it in the middle of the park, loses footing and then loses possession. Crawford under pressure from Fernie Huff. Taylor gets it back out to Crawford. Crawford floats it in. Cody Mills, and well, Cody Mills just couldn't get enough on it. It was just too close to the keeper for Morris. Ligon Baker, the big distribution. Neat little flick from Morris, finds Mills. Mills goes past one, but couldn't get past Miles Harris. Laurie, left hand side. Trevor Denham done very well to win that throw. He's done very well all day. He had a big challenge with Webster. Sub here, just going off at this side, so we'll have Willie Morris going off. Replaced. Jade Moncton. Here is Moncton, the sub. Tries to get the cross in. Cut out. Jones. Laurie. No foul given. Moncton gets it across. Well, did get through, but only just. Ligon Baker though was quick to get there. Ball towards Fernie Huff, drops down to Saxby. Laurie's showing himself on the left hand side, but good numbers from Port United. Slightly late challenge there, but plays allowed to go on. And ball through for Otto Crawford. Crawford, he's inside. Otto Crawford. Ball draw for Taylor for the hat-trick. Oh, and he's just gone wide. Well, two very gilt-edged chances for the away side there to put a ribbon on this match. Otto Crawford, well saved by Jamie Ligon Baker, and then Taylor almost had the hat-trick in the first game of the Regional Super League, but it just went agonisingly wide past the right-hand post, and it remains 2-0 to Port United. Ball flicked on, well dropped towards Laurie. Ben Laurie. Laurie takes the shot. It drops out towards Fernie Huff. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. However, there is a discussion to be had between the assistant referee and the referee. We will find out soon if that is indeed a way back in. He was offside. Okay. Well, unlucky for Fernie Huff there. I'm not sure what the extra little addition to that one was with the referee, the assistant chatting to the referee, but certainly was pretty clear from Mark Carter that offside was going to be given, and it was. We thought we were up for very much a grandstand finish there. That had gone in. Baker gets out quick. Long one towards Nadimi. Doesn't quite make it. Get itself out to Snowden. Can't keep it in. but Crawford puts that out. Well, that's how quick it can happen, and you get a goal in the last few minutes, then the pressure really starts to heap on the away team to keep a hold of the lead. Dimi fighting for everything there. Taylor though, forward. Baker has been very quick off his line all day to clear things up when he's had to be. It's no different. Just couldn't get under control from Miles Harris. Fernie Huff under pressure from Taylor. Cuts inside, finds Asiyama. Saxby. Lachlan Harris. It does drop to the back post again. Ben Laurie tries to get it through. Davies cuts inside. A bit scrappy at the end here. Dimi takes the shot. Probably not the right option there. You can hear a few groans from his teammates. Taking those type of shots on the swivel are never easy. Takes something special to score from that from 19-20 yards. Davies thinks Wade though, gets in front of him. Wade, he's now looking out to the left hand side. He's got Snowden. Snowden's got two in the middle, but it's very well defended by Miles Harris. Sub here for the home side. Sam Ferniehoff going off. Cherry Pat, Homie Pack coming on. Thrown in towards Taylor. It's up in the air. And potentially got in each other's way, but no harm, no foul. Legenbecker gets it. Goes towards Saxby. Saxby tries to drop it down for Laurie. Again, it's just coming back. It's the wrong end of the park for what Armidale City Westside needs. Legenbecker's doing his best to get it as far as he can, as quick as he can, because he understands the urgency of the situation. Asiyama, no foul given. Throw in given to the home side. Clark tries to find Laurie. Laurie knocks it on, but no one there but Denham. Asiyama, big up and under. Saxby tries to make something of it, and he does. Jai Saxby tries to play the ball through neatly to Ben Laurie, but doesn't get there. Saxby, Asiyama, Collins, Asiyama! No penalty given. Well, if it's no penalty, then that's a fantastic challenge. Asiyama is still down though. He's still down in the box. Rocky Harris takes the shot, and we'll check on him now. Looks like Holden O'Brien is also feeling the after effects of that little passage of play. He will require some attention. Well, not far from the end of the game. It is round one of the Regional Super League. We will be broadcasting a double header every round of the Regional Super League. So we have round one obviously kicking off today all across the Northern Inland region. Games in Inverell, Tamworth, here in Armidale, as well as a game in Coffs Harbour. And we have the remainder of the round one matches taking place on the 31st of this month as well. We have round two and round three throughout June and July, with finals to be held later in the year after everyone's normal seasons have concluded, and they will be held right here in the Northern Inland region. It's been a good exhibition of football. It's been tight, it's been tough. Port United, I think you can say, have been deserving of their 3 points if that's how it finishes. Collins, Asiyama now sitting up, which is good to see, but certainly looks in a bit of discomfort. Let's hope it's nothing too serious. Topped off by fantastic volunteers here at Armidale City Westside. Got a fantastic day here, as well as having their own club football, local football here this morning. Put on a good show for both their women's and their men's teams in their inaugural Regional Super League game. And good spirit of the competition. Both teams will head out afterwards for a meal together. Some good hospitality from the home club. Taylor tries to flick it on, but just too much. Saxby, Davies, Ben Laurie, been very effective since he came on. Ben Laurie, he's been in and amongst it. Here he goes again, just getting the better of Wade. Goes again. Good tackle there by young Felix Wade. Maybe a corner. Harris to take the corner. Well, that went straight to the keeper's hands. A very awkward trajectory. Harris again will get a second bite at the cherry. Will be a throw in though. Going to ask for another ball. That one's quite far away. Could be medical time now. We are in stoppage time here. Might have a bit of a break for Asiyama's injury. Big throw from Harris. Bounces in the middle. Pack pretty close to it. Dimi doesn't quite get it. Cody Mills tries to release Moncton, but doesn't quite get it. Very active down that left hand side all game. Moore, Taylor, Snowden was looking for Crawford and overlap there, but it was just cut out. Miles Harris gets it clear, but it goes out for the throw. Crawford will take it. On his feet, making his way back round to the Westside bench. Wade on the right hand side. Could they put some icing on the cake here? He's trying to stop it. And the shot was taken by Josh Zara. Moncton nudged off the ball. Tussle in the middle between Nadimi and Taylor. Harris just didn't get to anyone in blue and white. Now Wade's got as much time as he wants right now, and he's using it. Cheeky little clip pass through to Mills. Mills comes inside and, well, always off balance for that shot. Urgency. Full time here at Harris Park in round one of the Regional Super League, and it is a Riley Taylor double that makes it Armidale City Westside 0, Port United 2. The visitors take the points in round one of the Regional Super League. Been a fantastic exhibition of both women's and men's football today, especially for our regional clubs. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. Look forward to round 2 and round 3's live double-header broadcast, as well as all the other content you can find on Northern New South Wales Football's YouTube. My name's been Liam Bentley, and thank you for enjoying the Regional Super League.